Hey everybody, I'm Howard, and this is Otto's Retirement Corner. So this week I want to talk about clickbait. Now, I try not to use clickbait. I've been accused a couple times, maybe 3 times, in the 7, 8, 9 months I've been doing this, of presenting clickbait thumbnails. Now, thumbnails are the little headlines you see on all the YouTube videos. And I looked up what clickbait is, and from Wikipedia you get designed to attract attention and entice online users to follow that link. But it also says that it's deceptive, sensationalizes, and misleading. So, some YouTubers say, hey, YouTube encourages me to be like that. They say the best way to attract attention is by doing something like that. And I don't think that's absolutely true. I don't think YouTube wants you to use clickbait. And I'm really interested in hearing what you all think. Do you think I use clickbait? Do you think others use clickbait? And what do you think about clickbait? Now, to me, you want to, and every other YouTuber, you want to get as many people as you can to watch your video. Most people do that because they make more money. The money I make is trivial. I really don't care about that as much as engaging with people, talking about the things I want to talk about, and then, having those conversations in the comments, whether it's between you and me or between you and some other viewers, just to bring up interesting topics and have those discussions, and ultimately to right the myths that we all hear. But I want to attract viewers, so how do I do that? I found that if I just use mundane, to-the-point thumbnails, hey, this is about Medicare pricing, I don't tend to attract a lot of viewers. And, I know, to me, I've noticed some horrible YouTube channels that use a lot of clickbait. And sadly, a lot of them are very successful. So are people clicking on those, thumbnails and videos because it's sensational and they think they're gonna hear something, and then they don't, and they don't care, and they keep doing it video after video after video? And if I'm shaking here, it's because Juno is playing with the camera base. All right, go over there. All right, so, to me, the absolute worst violator of using clickbait, and I'm generally talking about channels that either are retirement channels or talk about retirement topics, or, started out that way but then morphed into something else. And the worst to me is True Life Investing. And I've talked about them before. The absolute biggest deceptive, lying website I've ever seen. And I mean, even to the point where they'll say, the thumbnail will be new Social Security bill signed. And then not only is that not true, but they won't even talk about Social Security. It's become a very political channel now, especially with the election coming up. So they cover fewer, it used to be almost Social Security all the time, but, now they cover anything to do, they're kind of right wing, so they want to attract that viewer. But, for some reason, they've built up a pretty good following, and no matter how many times you report them or comment to them, they'll just delete you and ban you, like most of the deceptive ones do. We know who those are. True Life Investing, absolute worst. Check them out, give them some views. See what I mean? Almost nothing they put in their thumbnail is true, or is it necessarily covered in the video. Blind to Billionaire does this. Again, popular. Steve Ram, who started out doing retirement videos, but now he's all doom and gloom. World War III, the world's coming to an end, famine, death, whatever it is. And, nothing he says is necessarily true, but he attracts viewers like that. Is that right? To me, it's not. It's morally wrong, but it works for him and he's making money on it. So I'm not going to say kudos to him. I'm going to say shame on you. You know, how do you live with yourself doing that? But, you know, what does he care? You know, it's Jimmy is another one. And again, he used to do a lot of interesting videos. You know, he got a lot of things wrong, and I was able to converse with him and discuss these things. But he kind of followed Steve Ram and went to that doom and gloom scenario where everything was, you know, the world's about to end and, you know, prepare for the end. But, you know, you know, at this point right now as I'm filming this, I don't even know what title I'm going to put on here. You know, what do I do to attract people to watch a video about clickbait? Do I use clickbait? You know, and the last thing I want to do is piss people off, even if it means, you know, I double my subscriber base or quadruple it, or, you know, suddenly I'm at 100,000 subscribers because I use clickbait. You know, I'll feel really awful about that. That's not my goal. I don't think I want to attract the kind of people that like that. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Why do people click on clickbait and then not get angry? So let me know how you feel about it. Does clickbait make you angry? Do you think I use clickbait? Who are the others you think use a lot of clickbait? Who are you watching that uses clickbait, you know, that maybe angers you? You know, and what do you suggest I do if I don't use clickbait to attract you? You know, I don't want to run a video that only gets 400 views. You know, I ran a video recently where I discussed my 2-year anniversary of retiring, regrets and advice, and it got 40,000 views. And the title was simple. You know, YouTube sent me a message saying, hey, your last video really connected with people, you know, keep doing what you're doing. But they didn't tell me what I did that, you know, suddenly put out my video to so many subscribers that clicked on it. You know, so I don't know what the formula is, and that's, you know, the holy grail for all of us on YouTube. So talk to me about clickbait. Tell me what you think. You know, subscribe, like. Someone criticized me for saying that the other day. I don't ask you to subscribe and like to get more money. I ask you to subscribe and like because you know, the algorithm sends it out to more, you know, makes my videos show up in people's feeds more often, and I should get more viewers, but I want to get more viewers because, you know, number one, I'm a ham. Number two, I just want to talk about these things with other people, and, you know, there's this big audience out there I want to reach. So thanks again for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.